Hello friends, welcome back to the Python programming session. In the earlier sessions, we had looked into the files concept, and in today's session, let's see dates and time in Python programming language. So date and time is not a data type in Python programming language. So if we have to work with dates and times, we have to import a module called datetime module. So today let's see how we can work with date and time by importing the module, that is the date time module. So firstly, to work with the dates and times, we import the module called import date time. So this is the module, date time is the module. And now suppose I want to get today's date. So I can just have a variable x equal to date time dot date time dot date dot today. So here what we have to remember is date time. The first date time is the module, that is this particular date time module, and the second date is the class which is present in this particular module, and the third one is the method which is present in the class date. So when I import my module and take that particular module and the date class and today method, then if I say print x, then I get today's date. Since I've given today's method, today as the method, I get today's date, that is 2021 hyphen, then I get the month, 8th month, then I get the date, that is 10. So basically I get it in the format YYYY hyphen month and then day. So YMD format, the date gets printed on the console. So we are given today, so it is returned today's date in this particular format. Now if I want to get today's date as well as the time, then how do we go about it? So for that, I have to first write the module, that is datetime module. Within the datetime module, I will fetch the datetime class and then now as the method. So within this is the datetime module, this is the datetime class, and this is the method. So now when I say print my x, it will print today's date and current time. So what is today's date? It is 2021 hyphen 8 hyphen 10. It will give a space and then it will write 10, 30. 10 is the hours, 30 is the minutes, again 30 is the second, and then microseconds. So it will give the date in this particular fashion. So it will give the date and the time. And first one is the year, then month, then day, then hours, minutes, seconds, and microseconds. So it will give it in this particular manner. Now I want to retrieve only the year. Then I can say print x is having this whole value. So if within that x, I want only the year. So if I give x dot year, then I get the value equal to 2021. It will give the year. Now if I say print x dot month, then it will give the month, that is equal to 8. Now if I say print, if I want the hour, so I can say x dot hour. So hour is 10. So 10 gets printed on the console. And if I want to get seconds, So I just say print x dot second, and seconds is 30 seconds. So 30 gets printed on the console. So after getting the date and time, now to current date and current time, we can access the individual elements, that is year, month, day, by giving x dot year, x dot month, x dot day, x dot hour, x dot minute, x dot second, and x dot microsecond. So by giving this, we can individually extract the details of the date and time contents. And so we saw that there are two methods, that is within the date we gave today and we retrieve today's date, and within date time we access the method now and we got the date as well as the time values. So now this was for getting today's date and the current time. Now suppose I want to create a date, then I can go in for the date constructor. Import date time, y is equal to date time, that is the module dot date, and I can specify 2020 comma 10 comma 10. So if I give this particular thing, and now if I say print my date, print y, which is holding the date, then it will print it in this particular manner, 2020 hyphen 10 hyphen 10. So basically here within the date constructor, this is nothing but a constructor. So within the date constructor, we are passing the values and we get the output in the date format. We get the output in the date format. So here we are passing the values and getting the date. So this is nothing but a constructor in which we are passing the values, and y is holding the date in the date format. So this is how we can create a date with any particular values. And now if I want to create date and time both, then I can go in for the date time constructor, wherein I can pass 1998 as the year, 8 as the month, 8 as the day, 10, 30, 30 seconds and microseconds. So if I pass these values to the date time constructor, this is the constructor, then I get the date format which is present, which will be held in y. Now if I print y, I get it in the date format 1998 hyphen 8 hyphen 8 and then a space and then 10 double colon 30 colon 30 dot 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is in the date time format, the date and the time for the values which we have passed, we get it in the date time format. So hope so friends, it is clear for you. With today's method in the date class, we can get today's date, and with now method in the date time class, we can obtain the date and time, and with the help of constructor, we can create dates of our own choice by passing the values for which we want the date to be constructed. So hope so friends, it is clear for you. If you have any doubts, please do reach to me out in the comment section. If you like my video, click on the like button and please do subscribe to get notifications of my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.